In this video, we are going to discuss some of the important MCQ from Riders to the Sea written by J.M. Sinch. Here we go. The first question, who wrote Riders to the Sea? The answer will be J.M. Sinch. Next question, what is the setting of the play? The Aran Island is the setting of the play. Next question, who is the central character of the play? The central character will be Mayura, a woman who has suffered much in her life. Next question, what is Mayura's relationship with Bartley? They are mother and son. The right answer will be mother and son. Next question, what is the main theme of Riders to the Sea? Bishaybostu. Next, the main theme is fate and human helplessness against the sea. Who besides before the sea? And next question, what does the sea symbolize in the play? Here the sea symbolizes death and fate, bhagyo, mrityu. Next question, how many sons and had Mayura have in total? Totally, Mayura had 6 number of sons, and out of them 5 have died, and the last one, Bartley, is here, and he also will die. How many of Mayura's sons died before the play begins? So the answer is 5. The 5 number of sons have been died before the play begin. What is Bartley planning to do? Bartley wanted to go to the mainland to sell horses. Bartley planned to go to the mainland, crossing the sea, and to sell the horses. Answer will be it. And the next question, what prevents Mayura from blessing Bartley before he leaves? She is overcome with grief. প্রচণ্ড দুশ্চিন্তা করছিল, প্রচণ্ড দুঃখে কাতর হয়ে গেছিল। নেক্সট কোয়েশ্চেন, how does Bartley die? The Bartley dies by drowning in the sea. The right answer will be A. Next question, what was Bartley riding when he fell into the sea? Answer, horse. Next question, who finds Bartley's dead body? Who finds Bartley's dead body? The answer will be the villagers. The villagers found Bartley's dead body. Here a priest might be, a Purohit Jajok of that island. Next question, what object confirms Michael's death? A bundle of cloth. একটা bundle. Next question, who identifies Michael's cloth? Nora. Nora will be the answer, because the 2 sisters had sewn their clothes. Next, what does Mayura see in her vision? Mayura in her vision saw the ghost of Michael leading Bartley to his death. The ghost of Michael leading Bartley to his death. This is the vision Mayura had seen during the journey of Bartley towards the sea. Next question, what is Mayura's reaction at the end of the play? Mayura's reaction at the end of the play is she resigns to fate. She resigns to fate. Answer. Next question, who is the first to speak in the play? Who is the first to speak in the play? The Kathleen is the first character to speak in the play. Next, who tries to keep Mayura calm? Kathleen and Nora. Kathleen and Nora tries to keep Mayura calm. Next question, what does priest suggest Mayura should do? Answer, accept the fate. ভাগ্যকে বরণ করতে. Next, how many acts does the play have? This is the 1-act play. Next, what kind of tragedy is Riders to the Sea is? Rasa is a modern domestic tragedy. It is a domestic tragedy. And who is the youngest daughter in the play? Nora is the youngest daughter. And what do the whiteboards of the play represent? Whiteboards. It is a coffin. Coffin is the representation of the whiteboard. Coffin means cover of dead body. Okay. Next, what does Bartley ask his sisters to prepare? What does Bartley ask his sisters to prepare? Answer, his red mare and grey pony. His red mare and grey pony. Next, what does Mayura predict will happen? What does Mayura predict will happen? Next, Bartley will die. Bartley will die. This has been predicted by Mayura. Next question, what is the dramatic irony in the play? Dramatic irony will be the audience knows Bartley will die, but he does not. The audience knows that Bartley will die, but the Bartley does not know that he will die. This is the dramatic irony. Irony is something that is generally said and it is generally not meant. And dramatic irony is slightly different of it. You can understand it by this line. Next, who gives Bartley a piece of bread? Mayura. Mayura gave Bartley a piece of bread during her journey and the seaside, beside the sea. Next question. What does Mayura sprinkle over Bartley's body? Holy water. Holy water. Answer. What is the ultimate message of the play? Sea is cruel and unavoidable, and the truth and reality of life. Next question. Who composed the background music of the play? No one. It's a silent play. Next. Which literary movement does Riders to the Sea belong to? The Irish Literary Revival, because the writer was an Irish, Ireland from the writer James Inn belongs to the Ireland. And what language is the play written in? Hiberno English. Who is absent from the stage throughout the play? The priest. The priest is absent. We get a lot of information from the priest, but remains absent. Next question. What kind of imagery is dominant in the play? Religious and sea imagery. Right. Religious and sea imagery is dominant in the play. Next question. How does the play end? The play ends with Mayura's resigned acceptance. Next. What is the structure of the play? The play is linear and simple. What type of tragedy is Riders to the Sea? Riders to the Sea is a domestic tragedy. Very important question. And the last question, why is Mayura's tragedy unique? Because she loses all her sons. Her fate is dead. He is no more sorry, because she has lost all the sons in the sea, and now he is very, very indifferent towards nature, towards sea. She had snatched everything from her life, only 2 daughters with whom he had to spend her whole life. So these are the answers of the question, and if you like it, please subscribe and stay with us.